Lil bro.
Big bro. What's good, baby?
We are Trey.
And Jay.
Produced by Wifey.
What's goody, what's goody?
Sometimes featuring Machi. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about graphical settings. Everybody out there is struggling. I don't know what's going on. People struggling, they can't figure out how to make their game look good. Some people's game look trash. Well, Jay and I think, personally, our game looks amazing. I hate playing on low settings. Your game look like crap.
You in a famous bowl, honestly.
Yeah, you got 240 frames of mush.
Can't do it.
So,
Not
Lil
this
bro,
year.
take us over to your screen. Show us your settings, King.
Screen refresh rate, whatever your screen refresh rate is, make sure you set it to auto. Me personally, I wouldn't touch it and put it on any of these. I would just set it on auto and let that do the rest. Display resolution, same as well. Dynamic resolution is off. Aspect ratio is automatic. VSync, make sure y'all cut this off. VSync,
Yeah.
because this will have you skipping and lagging all over the
No
place.
VSync and no VNext. What we doing?
Cut that off. Custom frame rate limit. I would personally suggest you put it on custom and put it to the max for your monitor. I have a 240 hertz, so I can go 300 and basically my monitor will compensate for those frames, even though I don't have a 300 hertz
I'm gonna
monitor.
change mine to that too. Hold up, little bird.
Menu custom rate, make sure you guys put that at 60. Okay, there's no reason why for you to be at 80 to 100 frames in the menu. It doesn't do you any good unless you're using the firing range. Because I will say, when you go to the firing range, you're still going to be in 60 frames.
Wait, hold on. Why?
What?
Why is the final range in 60 frames?
Because that's technically in the main menu.
Oh, bit.
That's not its own entity. Display gamma 2.2. Brightness for me, what works is 55. It's not too bright, not too low. It's not powdery, it's not ashy, it's just right. Then focus mode, make sure you guys turn that off. I don't even really know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. I ain't never
High
used it.
dynamic range, cut that off as well. Quality presets, make sure you guys' render resolution is at 100 for whatever your monitor is, whether it be 1920 by 1080 or 1440.
Because you can have the strongest PC, render resolution is completely messed up, and you playing on Game Boy Advance.
And then you're gonna be looking stunned. Upscaling sharpening, I personally would suggest you do Fidelity FX Cast, which was a sharpening feature that was in Vanguard that made Vanguard look a lot better, more detailed and sharper.
Can I be honest? I actually have that off.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't even been using that at all. Like, has that really made it like a like?
I mean, for me, it makes the game sharper and like different textures, player models, like the player model frames. It makes it all sharper for me, at least. For me.
Wow.
Right. Because you do have a whole bunch of other options like NVIDIA DLSS, all that other stuff. But I personally would do Fidelity Cast, put that bill on 100. Anti-aliasing, I have mine on Filmic because I want my edges and my game quality to look as sharp as possible. I did try SMAA and that bit looks pixelated. It looks grainy. Not for me.
Yeah.
Anti-aliasing quality, I do ultra quality because I have a pretty darn good GPU, so I can get away with this. So we're maximizing our quality as much as possible so that you can see everything from further distances as well. Video memory scale, put that bit on 90. Don't really know what that means in full detail, but I put that bit on 90. Texture resolution, I have mine on high because again, I have a pretty solid GPU, so I can get away with it. As you guys can see, well, no, you guys can't. Oh wait, actually, you guys can. If you look at the bottom right corner, it says 4,600 out of 10,000. So I still have way more than enough space to get away with running my texture resolution on high. Because I used to run everything on low, and that's not the wave no more. Texture filter, got that on normal. Nearby level detailed high, distance high, clutter draw distance short. Particle quality low, because you know, if somebody throws like a thermite or you see like a grenade and the particles go all over the place, I want that particle quality on low just so that I can still see if anybody is pushing, or I can still see an enemy through that particle quality. Because if you have it on high, when that grenade or thermite disperses, that bit is bright.
Yeah, it got some stuff bright on it. Yeah.
Particle quality level, I just have it on normal. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Bullet impact and sprays, I have mine on. You know, it doesn't really make a difference whether you have it on or off. I will say if you care that much enough and you're conscious while you're playing, you could turn it on. That way you'll see if somebody shot in that area or through that surface, whatever the case may be. Shader quality, I got that on low. Tessellation off. Terrain memory max. I'm guessing that's, you know, hills and grassy areas, bushes, and all that other stuff. It makes the quality clearer, so it doesn't look like mush.
Right.
Or doesn't look like the bush is just like floating on the surface. On-demand texture streaming. Make sure you cut this off. Let me repeat. On-demand texture streaming, make sure you cut this off.
And I'm happy you told me that, because when we were playing the campaign, I was lagging and ticking the entire, and I'm like, why am I ticking in the campaign? And you was like, it's because of this feature right here that's trying to stream.
It's trying to stream the textures live
Man,
while
get
you're
up
playing.
out of here, man.
Nah, just cut it off. And I promise you, your gaming experience and the fluidity of your game will be much smoother. Volumetric quality, low. Deferred physics quality, off. You know, water caustics, I cut that off. Shadow map, resolution, normal. Screen, space shadows, off. Spot, shadow quality, low. Spot cache, low. All of this is low. This is off as well. And these are off and low. So we're just trying to basically get the most frames as possible while also still having great quality. And all of this extra stuff, it's just the cute little bells and whistles. You know what I mean? If you really want the water to look realistic, you can cut it on. But me personally, I don't really care like that, because I don't really plan on
more split splash.
Swimming like that.
Yeah.
You can't even shoot while you're in water
right now.
If you didn't know.
Now, if you're 6v6, no. But if you're on ground war, you on Warzone, yo, you're going to be split splashing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're going to be splashing.
The video reflex, low latency, I have mine on and boost. And from the research that I've done, the reflex low latency is essentially when you put it on boost, it's your GPU when you have a great GPU but maybe not a good CPU. Putting it on boost essentially boosts more performance out of your GPU to compensate for your CPU. So if you have a good enough GPU to where you can turn it on, I would suggest putting it on, but if not, just leave it on. Depth of field off, world motion blur off. You better not have no motion blur on or film grain.
Right.
Especially film grain.
Don't be like old TreAndJ.
Don't do that.
When we was on console, yeah, we
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the dark days
I
back
mean,
then.
when we were on console though, the motion blur made the game look higher
It did
quality.
make the game look better.
It made it look better.
Yeah,
But now,
100%.
nah, we on the bigger and better things. View,
What else you got for me?
Field of view, I play on 110 affected. That's what works best for me.
Right.
Field of view is all personal preference. You can do 100, 110, 115, or 120. I would personally suggest you, if you're on controller, stay on 110, because 110 is the best FOV that not only maximizes everything that you need to see, but also it keeps your aim assist as sticky as possible.
And it also makes the player models, for me, if you don't keyboard and mouse, them player models get real tiny. On 120.
Yeah, they do.
You need, hey man,
They do.
hey, I don't need a size 3. No, I like my woman, you know. All right, there, go ahead.
All right,
go ahead, my fault.
Weapon field of view, I have it on wide. I did some testing, and there's a small difference between default and wide. Default is essentially normal. Your gun looks perfectly fine when you ADS and when you're running around. Wide, your gun looks a tad bit smaller. So if you want to see more FOV, you can put it on wide. Me personally, I have mine on wide. So third person field of view, I have it on 80. I still haven't played the third person mode yet, so I haven't fully tested out this FOV, but you know what I mean, we'll break that down further in another video. First person camera movement, all of that is least. Put your first person camera movement in any type of camera movement on least. If you have it on default, when you get shot or if there's any explosions, your screen is gonna be shaking as if it's a 9.8 magnitude earthquake happening.
Hey, so if you're going up against
Turn
me
that down.
and have it up, I promise you're gonna get hit by 1,000 grenades from me. So you better turn that bit down so you ain't shaking.
Also, when you get shot, your flinch is, if it's on default, your flinch is going to be out of this world. It's going to be as if you're playing campaign. You don't want that. Default spectator camera, that doesn't really mean anything.
I like mine on the helmet.
Really?
Yeah, I like mine on the helmet. It's nice.
I like mine on game perspective.
Really?
Like, it's great that it adds that cinematic feel where you're basically seeing through their eyes, but nah, just keep it simple for me, because I can help my teammate when I'm looking through their perspective, whereas this cinematic view where it's really kind of shrunk what you can see from their perspective. No. We're a team player out here.
Hey, well,
We're a team player.
I'm gonna be real with you. You don't really die much. So looking at the helmet, it don't really bother me. You know what you're doing. I ain't gotta tell you nothing. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm playing with Jordan.
You just want to
here.
watch the movie.
Yeah, I just want to watch this. Hey, make this movie happen, bro.
I got you.
Yeah, man,
I
I
got
feel like
you.
I'm part of SWAT. Is it me?
I got you. Yeah.
Is it on me? All right. We real simple out here. J settings, Jay's already going through the core mechanics and all that stuff, so I'm not gonna go through that. Upscaling, I don't have my upscaling on. Where we at? Camera 2, how you doing?
Camera two.
I don't have my upscaling on. I turned it off. I kind of felt like I didn't need it. I just didn't need it. Anti-aliasing, I had mine on the SMAA, and it could be a little bit different because you're on.
Oh, you're on SMAA?
Yeah.
Again, these are controller and mouse and keyboard graphics settings,
Yeah.
so you can experiment with both of them and find what works for you.
Maybe we should have said that in the beginning.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Okay. Jay's on controller, so my settings are a little bit different. I like my game to look a little bit more clear, because having my game look like 8-bit, I don't like it. I never like playing on all my settings being low. I just don't like it. Anti-aliasing on ultra. I like my edges crispy. You know what I mean? I like that Coke bottle shape. Yeah, man.
Dude, what are you on today?
We on.
You horny is what you are.
Textures, I like them on normal. Okay, I like my texture on normal.
Oh, okay.
Y'all see all this dough up here? All this Domino's pizza? I'm good off this. I like my stuff looking like this. I'm playing a video game here. Texture filter, I like them on high. It's not affecting anything, right? This ain't affecting. It's not taking my frames away. None of that stuff. So I put that on high, and we in pubs. Have fun. Like, make a game look good. Now, when you get in Warzone, might have to change it up a little bit, but hey, nearby leveling, put that bit on high. When I look at a tree next to me, or if I look at a bottle next to me, nah, bro. That bit better look clear. Distance, you can have it high. These maps are pretty big, so imagine having it on low. You looking at a long distance, all you see is a scope, but can't see the body. We're not doing that. Particles. I throw a lot of tacticals, lethals. So when they blow up on my screen, I want to see that big click. Like, I want to see the fireworks go off. You know what I mean? Just so I know when you get hit by a flashbang by me, oh, it looked beautiful on my screen. Quality high, both of them. We high, yeah. We back here. We out here Snoop Dogging. Bullet impact. Sometimes I like this on. Sometimes I turn it off because I just like if I see bullets on the wall, I'll be like, oh yeah, somebody was here shooting. Especially like Warzone, it really works. In pubs, it don't really work.
It works better in Warzone than it would in pubs.
You could turn this on or off. It don't really help you in pubs because everybody rotating that same area unless you playing S&D.
Or like hostage rescue.
Right. Yeah. One of them like you die. That's
Maybe
it.
Maybe Ground War 2, but
Oh no, Ground War 2. No, Ground War 2 work too. Shader quality. I got that bit on high. Again, it's not affecting anything, so I got that bit on high. Tessellation, I like all. First of all, I like when the rocks when the gravel on the ground, rocks and stuff, it bulges. You know what I'm saying?
When that bit rocky?
Yeah, You want
that rock to rock?
I want that Balboa. Like I don't like it just all one flat surface. No, I don't like that. Like I like having that little extra stuff on there.
You want some definition to your terrain.
Of course, come on, bro.
Yeah.
The terrain is on max.
I know.
Yeah, I want my game to look good.
I like that.
Okay. I'm struggling on this word. Volumetric quality, damn. Medium. You don't really need this one high because this one actually kind of like affects stuff. Like this one really affects stuff. Like, so you will lose a little bit of frames. I'm not gonna capture you. I've lost a little bit of frames, so that's why I put this one on medium. I don't need this one to be too crazy because, like I said, medium is clear. It's not bad, but high, you're gonna lose a little bit of frames because it's gonna give you a little extra quality when you in them little buildings like this. It's gonna give you some quality. The deferred physics. I ain't been in water, so low. All right. Water caustic. Man, damn. Water caustics, I got this thing on. Even though I ain't been in the water really, I'm turning this bill off. I don't care. I ain't been in the water, so I'm turning it off. Shadows, I like them high. Me personally, I like the quality of the First of all, I haven't seen an area in this game yet where it's been too dark and I couldn't see the person.
Neither have I.
So to get that little that really good look where you run into a room and it gives you atmosphere, that's what we should call this video. Atmosphere. Me and you like atmosphere when we're playing. Screen space low, spot shadow high. Again, I like my shadows to be high. I like to when I'm looking into a shadow spot, I see the shadow spot and I see the shadows around it. So when I run up in the building and you standing in that light, oh, you want this? Oh yeah, bam! Take this spotlight. Okay, spot cache medium. I put that on medium. Did y'all see where that bit say? Effect on VRAM? Put that bit on medium. You ain't finna kill my RAM like that. Particle lighting, I got this one on normal. Cause this is where the particle lighting where I'd be like, okay, yeah. Like that little blind stuff right here, all this, I don't want that on high. Nah, put that bit on normal. You ain't finna be blinding me while I'm playing. Ambient occlusion, I got both on. I like for things to like I said, kind of like bulges out when it's close to something. So I like that to make it look like it's actually on the wall instead of it looking like it's just floating there. What we got? We got screen spacing, normal, static reflection. I got this bill high. I like for stuff to reflect off things. That's just me. If you want atmosphere, weather grid, normal. Like Jay said with the on boost, yeah, we got that bill on, and turn all this off. You don't need none of this film grain. This ain't no 1976 movie. Okay, we good off that.
Okay.
And that's it, Jay. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. It does wonders for putting us in the algorithm. You enjoy it, allow other people to enjoy it as well too. Lil bro.
Hope y'all have a great, wonderful, and amazing day. Links to all of our socials are all in the description. Make sure y'all join our Discord. That way y'all stay closely connected to us. With all that being said, we'll see y'all in the next video.